so we're back in a place that's kind of stuck with me since the first time we filmed it. Now, this isn't just another new construction neighborhood. This right here, TrailMark, this is a lifestyle. This is a vibe, a whole movement of people that kind of want to live in a natural retreat, but still close enough to like a Starbucks or grocery store without having to drive for days. I like to call TrailMark a grown-up version of summer camp. We've got live oak trees, we've got trails, we've got lakes, and that neighbors become friends kind of energy. This is where people actually wave when you drive by, or kids can still ride their bikes to the pool. It's got that old throwback feeling, but with today's modern touches. Today, we're going to go through 3 different floor plans. The first, affordable, with charm, lots of flexibility. The second one, it's going to have those modern layouts with a kitchen that's going to make you drool. And the last one, sexy. Luxury at its finest. And some of these home sites are huge. I'm talking about 80-foot wide with backyards that you can actually enjoy. So whether you're looking at grilling, you're looking at gardening, you're looking at just watching the stars at night, this community invites you outside. But hey, I can talk about this for days. But let's hear from what the residents are saying about this neighborhood. What's your name?
I'm Ashley.
All right, Ashley, how long have you lived out here?
I've lived here 5 years.
5 years,
yes.
So you know what's going on in the neighborhood.
I hope so.
Now tell me a little bit about TrailMark.
Okay, so what drew me to TrailMark is the wildlife, the trees, how it's not over commercialized. Like when you first pull in, it feels like a state park.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the beautiful oak grove that we have, and a lot of natural landscaping around the amenity center. And then we've got all of the houses, the community within TrailMark. The people are very family oriented, and we help each other out. We have a website called Buy Nothing, and we literally just, it's like a Goodwill thing.
Really?
Like, yeah, we list things on there that we no longer want, that we would put, like, donate to Goodwill, and then people say, hey, I want this, and okay. I literally furnished my children's first apartment.
Really? Of just stuff in the neighborhood?
With people, yes, giving stuff to other neighbors in the neighborhood. So yeah, we're a very giving community.
That's what's up. That's
yes.
what we wanted y'all to see.
Yes.
We're not just talking about the neighborhood and amping it up and like, oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Real people. Telling about it. Ashley, telling what's going on. I appreciate you, Ashley.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I know you guys have heard of Dream Finders before. We talk about them on this channel. Why? Because they're a predominant builder in the Northeast Florida area in a lot of neighborhoods. But this neighborhood, you're going to have homes starting at 1,600 square feet, going all the way up to about 2,500 square feet. Starting price in this neighborhood, $390. That's going to be your Ortega at 1,624 square feet. Today, they don't have a model for that. So we're going to look at the Stockton. Let's get into it. All right, guys, come on in. First, wipe off your shoes. Check the footwork. Get in here, right? So this is gonna be completely open concept in the Stockton. First thing you're gonna walk into is your living space. So this home, a little bit more condensed, comfy. I don't know other words they use on the listings that makes it sound quaint. There we go. All right, so this is gonna be more quaint, but you actually have a lot of functional space inside of this property. I'm gonna start off over here, right? Because everybody's always thinking about how does it feel, right? Now imagine, fireplace now, it's a lot of colors. This is an option that you can possibly do, but it's only for the vibe. We are in Jacksonville, Florida. It doesn't get this cold to actually have to use that. Push back, push back, push back. So your living area over here, I don't know what this is called, guys. It seems like it should be in a bedroom, but I love that they use this. It just makes me feel You have your couch over here, and of course you have your table / ottoman area over on this side, but it swings into the kitchen area. And I tell people all the time, sometimes you want something huge, sometimes you want something that just fits you and your lifestyle. This is the type of house that this is. So if we're looking up at the top, they're going to give you that crown molding. You're going to get beautiful cabinets. This is not standard, right? I'm gonna tell you that right now. This is something you're probably gonna have to order in design studio. For those who are coming from up north, you can appreciate this. Gas. Why? Because electricity is not as good as gas. Come on now. All right. Loving the farmhouse sink. That additional window above the sink gives you a little bit of added light coming in. I want to take you around here, but it gets tight. Over here, we have a guest half bath. Now let's push out. Let's push out. Let's push out. Now, one thing I love about this house is most of your bedrooms are going to be upstairs, but you can appreciate a master on the main if you have knees like mine. So let's come over and check this out. So moving into the master, one thing I love, look, 8-foot doors, makes it feel a lot larger. Then we come inside and we're looking at higher ceilings inside of here. But of course, you know I'm going to go with scale first. Oversized nightstands and king size bed, oversized nightstand. 2 places to sit down and put on your shoes or watch TV on this wall where you do have a desk as well. So I always like to let you kind of know what's going on inside of this room, what type of space you're going to get. But your owner suite down here, it does allow for separation, right? One sink for him, her, whomever. And then we move over into the owner's master closet. Women, you're probably going to take most of that space and send the man upstairs. We're going to open this back up. You have your shower. Of course, you have your throne, but then we're going to take you upstairs where you can actually see the area where people will be living that aren't paying the bills. So, you know, I always talk about outdoor, indoor space. All right, so we have the 8-foot pocket doors bringing you outside to a covered patio, and the breeze feels amazing right now. They're showing options like this, right? Where you can actually prepare to put an outdoor kitchen out here if you so choose to, gas stove, screen all of this in, and I want you to see the depth of this lot right now. All right, so most people are screaming about not having enough yard. I'm pretty sure if you go from that fence right there all the way over to here somewhere, right? Like right there. You can see this is a decent sized backyard. So this is what you're looking for. You want a little bit more space in here. This is the type of neighborhood you're going to get in. All right, so you have a loft area, right? Now, this is the place where you sit back, relax, and chill. I absolutely love what they've done to these ceilings when you're looking at these 18-inch trays. So if you want a little movie room, family room, this possibly be it. If I'm looking at the window in front of me, these 2 windows right over here, you have ample light. So this doesn't feel like a little dungeon inside of here, but you keep coming around the corner. Now, upstairs, you're going to have 3 bedrooms. The first over here. Now this is a smaller bedroom. I think you could possibly turn this into like an office, but you do have your walk-in closet that's really, I'll tell you, with a window inside. And this is definitely a lot of closet space for this room. Dang. We get into these other rooms real quick. You have your laundry room. It's dark. The lights out right now, so we can't get into that right now. But you do have a bedroom, a bathroom for these 3 rooms upstairs, so you don't have to worry about somebody running downstairs to your bathroom. Coming over here. Another room, 2 nightstands. This is a full-size bed with a dresser. So if this one's staged right now for a child, you may want to put them in this room. Coming across, they've actually staged it as an office. This room feels a little bit bigger than what you'll find in the other 2 rooms. So this may be for that teenager that you're really trying to get out of your house. They can stay here for a little while and then they're gone. But this is the first house we had to show you guys. We have a lot to do in this video, so we're gonna get to it. All right, so if I can describe TrailMark, it would be with one word: intentional. Now, this neighborhood was built with people in mind, and we're talking about people looking to connect. They want comfort and they want a little bit of breathing room, and there's a lot of calm energy out here. You're gonna see folks walking their dogs, waving from the porches, and even chatting at the mailbox like it's 1999. The streets are wide, winding, and the homes, you have some tree coverage, which is very important down here in Florida when it comes to the sun. Now, let's talk about amenities, because TrailMarks, they're gonna deliver. You talk about resort style swimming pools, 0 entry, you have loungers, kind of place you would see kids doing like cannonballs. Fitness center, bright, overlooks the lake because you need motivation when working out. Natural trails, boardwalks, they aren't just decorations. Folks are actually using them for their morning jogs. They're looking at birds. They're just relaxing in this area. Fishing lakes, kayaking. This is the type of place that you get just that. Come home from work, get on your kayak and stroll down the river. Parks, playgrounds, scattered throughout the entire neighborhood where you're gonna have some shaded places to just sit and relax. And on weekends, you can expect things like food trucks and farmers markets. And you'll see everything in this community from live music to homemade goods, some of these local eats, and you can expect things like that only in TrailMark. Okay, so listen, we're about to bum rush my girl real quick, Sylvia. I'm gonna have her take us through this Daniel model. I promise you, this is probably one of my favorite models that you're going to find in a single story. Sylvia, what's going on, lady?
How are you?
Good. Check this out.
Good.
You're about to walk us through a property.
Okay, sounds good.
I need you to mic up.
All right, let's do it. What are we gonna see?
Huh?
Gonna take a look at the Daniel?
Yes, yes, yes. I want you to walk us through it like you walk all of your customers through.
Oh, okay.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go through the front.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right, so tell us about this Daniel. How many square feet?
So this Daniel is 2390 square feet. Okay. It is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath with a study.
You better not touch that door. Move, move. You want to be a thug so bad. Just go ahead and inside.
Please, after you.
So we've sold several properties with you, and this is probably my favorite model.
So is mine, yes.
So what is the plans right now for Richmond? I know y'all are closing out this phase. When is the new phase opening up?
So we should break ground in May.
Okay.
And we're going to be building 200 lots. Everything from 1,700 square feet to 3,100 square feet.
All right, get us through this model. Let's go that way first.
Let's do it. All right. It is a split floor plan. So on this side, you're gonna find the study, 2 additional bedrooms,
Let's get to
awesome sized laundry.
Wait a minute, look at this. Look at
Uh-oh.
this. Look how it looks. Look guys, they're rocking my colors, black and red, black and white right now.
Yeah, and you're gonna find a lot of upgrades in this home. And this is exactly how we are building the homes.
So these features are standard.
Correct.
I want everybody to know you're not getting catfish, right? Like this is not a catfish model. This is what you see is what you get. So you're going to get nothing but quality out here.
Exactly right.
What are we going over here?
So we have 2 bedrooms on either side.
Let's get in
Good
here.
size.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? Oversized nightstand, oversized nightstand. This is a full size, but this is a beautiful room.
We have a linen closet. We have another good sized bedroom, a small reach-in closet there. I don't know if you're able to see, but we have the 9-foot ceilings, 8-foot doors.
Look.
Again, standard.
Yes, and I tell you guys all the time, these 8-foot doors are freaking ridiculous. They make a room feel completely larger than what it actually is, but we're only in the front of the house.
Correct.
But this is where you put all the kids.
Exactly, away from everything. All right, so over here, you're gonna have a good sized laundry. And again, we are including the appliances. So the washer dryer that you're seeing is included. The sink here is included.
And that's what everybody's asking for inside of those anyway.
Correct. So you have the double vanity for those 2 bedrooms, right?
And I love this office. Look at the green. Just turn. I think they need to get full view of that, first of all.
Get some decor inspiration.
Yeah, yes, look at it. Art Deco. Art Deco is what they call it.
All right, so nice wide hallway. We have a half bath for guests, right? So you have your 2-piece. You have an awesome size coat closet, storage area.
And when I look, that's not the half bath. It's actually pretty large. Generally,
It is a good
you'll
size.
see a smaller half bath inside of this.
Correct.
Now, this guys, y'all already know what that is. That's the garage. So don't ask me what's behind that door.
All right, and here we are in our showstopper of a kitchen. So everything that you're seeing, with the exception of one thing, very oversized light fixtures, but everything else is included. So you have a gourmet kitchen. You have the GE Cafe appliances. So you have a microwave oven in the wall. You have the 5-burner gas cooktop, that hood vent, that's all included.
Now,
All right.
this is what I want people to see. First of all, you have hot water. Look, hot water, guys. Who is giving out hot water refrigerators in 2025?
Are you a tea drinker?
I am not.
Well, I am.
Okay.
So I appreciate that feature.
You little bougie.
A little bit.
But coming this way, guys, look, you have, I'm stopping you every time. So you do have, I always call it the Texas style kitchen. You know what I feel about that. But this area, just in general, is wide. And that's what I think I've loved about these models. This isn't your typical Richmond. This is the Richmond
Legacy.
I just wanted her to say bougie. But look at this space right here, right? Like this is what you're getting when you're getting their homes. They're 42-inch uppers, the crown molding up top, the higher ceilings, even looking at this hood, stainless steel. This is beautiful. Let's get over there.
Yeah.
Take me over
So your dining area, right? You have the extra windows for that nice natural light. Also, something that I do like to point out, it is very light and airy in here because of the additional windows in the kitchen. You don't typically see that
Absolutely
in between
not.
the cabinets. So that's a nice feature. But this dining area, you have a slider here off the dining, okay? So good size, you could probably fit 10 to 12 people if you need to.
And just this area, and we talk about lighting, the natural light pouring in. just looking around right now, we probably have 10 different windows. We have sliders. We have a lot of things going on inside of here. We're talking about standard features. But let me mention that one more time. These are standard features. This is not something that you're going to have to go to the design studio and build all the way out. This is beautiful.
One of my most favorites, though. Let me show you this right here. This is by far my favorite. I have like slider door envy.
Yes.
When I see this. So you have the 16-foot slider, opens up all the way to the one panel.
And then,
talk about indoor-outdoor living.
Absolutely.
Doesn't get better than this.
Absolutely. And the size of this, guys, this is seating area, this is table, this is plumbed already if you want to do a kitchen outside. And this is what we've loved about the legacy models out here. She's killing it, right? Like, I understand why these sell. She's killing it. Let's get back in here real quick.
Well, the house just sells itself.
I'm not gonna let you close it. I'll let you do the Vanna White to open it.
Okay. You want to close it?
Yes, I'll close it.
See how easy it is.
How about that? How about that?
Let's do it.
Look, we'll two-finger it.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. Very nice.
Let's get into this living space.
Okay. So in the living space, you have the tray ceiling. Okay. You could see how much space you have. You could do a sectional, you could do 2 couches, you could do some nice lounge chairs here. You still have this beautiful wall where you can make this a nice feature wall. But yeah, pretty spacious.
Yeah, come here. I need you to get the view from over there. Stand by that wall over there. Now, we talk about scale, guys, and I know the camera can't get it. I'm almost as tall as Janelle right now. But back here, I want you to understand this is not a small area at all. So if you're looking at doing some entertaining, this may be it. If you're looking at opening up that outdoor indoor space, having people free flow through the entire house, this is a gorgeous area just for that. And we're about to get into what you pay for, the owner suite.
There we go, let's do it. All right, so it's tucked away, so you're not seeing right into the bedroom, right? It's a nice entrance. Again, tray ceiling in the owner's suite. This is a king size bed with very large nightstands. You still have space here if you wanted to do a nice bench. Plenty of space for a good sized dresser. A little sitting area.
Look at the little sitting area.
Relax, sit down, relax.
Where did they get this?
Enjoy.
This has to be Wayfair. It has to be. But this isn't like the coup de grace. This isn't the major part of this room. What I love is the owner's bed.
All right, let's take a look. So you're gonna find really beautiful tile work here. This is what we call our walk-in shower, right? Because it's a nice oversized shower. So you come in this way, we're tiling all the way up to the ceiling. You have those extra windows for that natural light. Then you have the control over here and you have lots of space. So you have this little bench for your dressing, undressing area and still a very decent size walk-in closet, a separate water.
We don't look at that. We know what that is. Let's get in here. So definitely enough space to allow your husbands to have some space, ladies, inside of this walk-in closet. This is the type of house I love. Now, come here. I need you to come.
What's that? Okay, tell me.
Tell me what the pricing is right now with these.
Oh, I don't know if you're ready. You ready? We're priced on this home at $535 to like $560. All in.
All in.
Yes,
so
all in.
This is definitely a house you guys are going to want to check out. Now, they're building more and will open up in May back there, correct?
Yes, we will be building about 20 different floor plans. I don't know that we'll be building the Daniel, so if you want one, you got to get one now. Now.
Right so now. All y'all are waiting right now. It's like, oh, I don't want to buy. This is the time right now.
There you go.
I appreciate you, sweet. We got to get to the next one. Thank you so much.
Sounds good.
All right.
You're welcome.
All right, so what's your name?
Callie.
Callie. Adrian, since you just met me, I gave you my card. Now, how long have you actually lived in TrailMark?
4 years.
4 years. So you were out here when they first started kind of building up.
Ish.
Okay.
Shortly after.
This neighborhood.
Yes.
Tell me what your favorite things are, what the worst things are. I just want to know about this neighborhood, TrailMark.
Well, we love living here, and we know that we're part of a group of people that actually really love living here. A lot of people that move here, once they move, maybe they decide they want a bigger house or something, they buy in here because it's a very family-friendly community. There's lots of great amenities, and there's a lot that's happening from week to week and month to month. So you can really actually know your neighbors and do things with them. We love living here.
That's all we wanted to know. What's your favorite thing about this neighborhood? Favorite, one top thing that you would say?
We love our neighbors.
Wow, you don't get that anymore, guys. I appreciate you so
much.
No problem. All right, so TrailMark seems like it's tucked away, right? But it's kind of close to some of the things that you're looking for in Northeast Florida. So I'm looking at downtown being about 40 minutes away. If I'm looking at going to Jack's Airport, we're about another 50 minutes away. Villano Beach, St. Augustine Beach, we're talking about another 30-minute drive. St. Augustine Outlet, which most people are looking to go and spend money. It's going to be about 18 minutes. Of course, the mecca of all shopping in Jacksonville, which is St. John's Town Center, is going to be about 30 minutes away. But if you want to kind of stay local, and there's a couple of spots you guys may want to check out. One being Prohibition Kitchen. It's downtown St. Augustine, and this place is an entire vibe. It's a vintage speakeasy look, live music on the weekends. They have some great burgers and of course some cocktails for you guys that love to drink. After you go explore, you may want to eat in this place. Now you also have River and Fort, which is a rooftop lounge. You want to go out to dinner, you want some views of like the river, you want some views of the fort. This is the place you're actually going to want to check out. It gives you that luxury vibe, that coastal eats, and it's delivered all on a rooftop that just gets you every time. Nearby things you may want to check out: St. Augustine historic area, right? We're talking about the oldest city in America with the cobblestone streets, the fort. You can take ghost tours down there, and if you want to get kind of romantic, do the horse and buggy thing. It's something that you may want to do it. Or you want to get a little bit wild, check out St. Augustine's Alligator Farm. I absolutely love going out there. I'm deadly afraid of alligators on land, but I can watch them in that area. Also, another romantic thing for the men: do your tour, right? Get on and do the sunset tour down there as you're riding through the bay, looking at all the houses. It's an absolute must try. So this neighborhood, you may be out of the chaos, but you're still close enough to jump in. If you want to do a date night, if you want to grab a burger, if you want to do a Target run, this neighborhood checks all of those boxes. All right, so we've made it to the final house. Now, this is Palmetto by Drees Homes. This is the type of floor plan you want to host every event in. Luxury at its finest. Let's go. Okay, so before we ever get into this property, first of all, you have to admire first the stonework and then the sitting area, right? Like, a lot of homes aren't getting the sitting area. And if you're in TrailMark, this is the type of lifestyle that you get. You sit on the front porch, you relax, you chill. But the beauty inside of this makes it all worth it. Okay, just giving you a little taste, guys. We're gonna go through these rooms. Now, this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, and we're talking about 2 flex spaces in this one home. 3,000 square feet, but I guarantee you it feels a lot larger than that as we walk through this property. But coming right in, you have your guest area. Not staying too long, but they're at the front of the house, so you don't have to hear them in the back. But you do have a bathroom to accommodate them. And then, of course, your first bedroom. Now, first of all, admire the light that's coming inside of this room. This is a full-size bed. You have 2 nightstands. Just remember, this is your guest room. This is not people who are going to stay long. They do have a closet inside of this room, so this is a full bedroom. It's definitely a space for your guest at the front. I love the way they've laid out and showed you exactly what to do with this room. There's no way it could be anything but an office, because this is just gorgeous. Now, this home will feature a lot of space, and you'll kind of have to put your furniture in here or possibly buy some more furniture. This space right here set up for an office, and throughout this house, what you'll notice is a theme: these arched walkways. Now, they are a semi-custom builder, meaning they can move some walls around. If you need a couple extra room, you may be able to do that. So that's what you get when you're dealing with Drees. These lots on this phase, we're looking at something like 80 foot, but coming into the formal eating space. Let me get these off, right? First of all, just look at it, like, take it in. Archways, gorgeous. Light fixtures, gorgeous. Lighting in the ceiling, gorgeous. This actually feels a little bit Italian to me for some reason, the way they've set up this property, but it ushers you into the living room. Now, again, look at these. Wait, go up, go up. Show them these ceilings. And this is a great amount of living space. I don't think you guys can understand the scale inside of here. We're looking at a huge sectional in this space, but it moves you directly into the kitchen, which I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm in love with. There's not many places where you get this much cabinetry, and then just the finishes are beautiful. So looking at these countertops, the striations inside of here, I'm loving the stainless steel hood. And of course, this is a gas community, guys, so you're getting that as well. But these 42-inch uppers just make this entire room feel like it's a lot larger than what it actually is. Porcelain farmhouse inside of here. Blue, these darker cabinets with these gold fixtures, this white. The way they're playing together is absolutely amazing, but it walks you into this room. Come here, come here. This is your kitchenette, guys. Kitchenette sitting about 5 people, 6 people inside of this space. Amazing light fixtures again, but this is another flex space for you. If you want to choose to have your little area where you can just relax and play games right off of the kitchen, chill on those nights where you just want to eat, curl up, read a book, and watch TV, this would be the place for you. One thing I love about this model, it has a little hidden area. Like, we passed it, you guys didn't even see it. I'm gonna take you back over there real quick, and this is for the people who like to indulge. I'll just say that. Come here. They built this with you in mind. So you can either make this a little coffee area, but I love the way they've set this space up. Unique, something we generally don't see in most of the builds that we look at. You do have some cabinets down here, so if you want to store some things down there, and then it takes you back over here. Back up just a little bit. Let me show you. All right, so walking into this laundry room, definitely enough space to put in another sink inside of here. You have Janelle's favorite area over here where you come in, put up the bags. No one's going through the front door. I promise you that never really happens, but you can drop off your bags right down here. You can have your dog bowls like they have it set up right here. And this is their area. Like, this is a dog's bedroom. Now moving over here to this split floor plan. First we have a bedroom over here to the right? Decent sized bedroom. This is a queen size bed, of course. This is a dresser inside of here. So you can see kind of like the scale inside of this room. Go up to the ceilings. We're looking at 9-foot high ceilings inside of here. I probably wouldn't put this big thing here, but it adds another touch to the design they've done inside of this property. Now, of course, if you have 2 over here, you're going to have a bathroom. This bathroom is for the 2 children that have to stay with you longer. So this is another room they're probably going to have to fight over. I love the fact our decent sized nightstands, and this right here is a queen size bed. It's enough room for, you know, them to feel comfortable inside of this space. Again, 9-foot ceilings, guys. If you have a home and you don't have 9-foot ceilings, you probably feel cramped in smaller rooms. I don't know, come on. Now, the one thing I want to do is I want to get outside. I want to show you what could be yours if you decide to purchase a home like this. Come here. First, notice how high the sliders are. Now, let's open this thing all the way up. Bringing that outdoor, indoor space together. But I love the amount of stonework they've done inside of this property. You do have a covered patio, so you can enjoy the cool breeze that takes place, but they actually fitted this one with a outdoor fireplace. Now, I keep telling you, fireplaces in Florida are just for the vibe. This one, it would be used. Why? Because if I'm sitting out here on a cold winter night, reading a book, relaxing, y'all are drinking some of that wine that's inside of there, this would be a whole vibe. And I love how they showed the extension right out here. So you can actually set this up where you can set out your outdoor kitchen out here. You can set up a pizza oven. But what I really want you to focus on is the lot size. Like, look back. Like, this is a standard size lot. So you're looking at 80-foot frontages. You have a deeper lot. So if you want to put a pool in the back of your house, you can. But we haven't even gotten to the owner's suite yet. Let me show you what that's all about. Come on. Wait. Everybody talks about those owner suites that make you go, oh, right? This may be what I'm in love with. Come here. Come on. Come on. First, we're going to usher you into the owner's bath. Come here. All right, so they're always talking about size. The fact that you have a Roman tub sitting inside of here, absolutely amazing. The glass enclosed, absolutely amazing. But this is the thing that we get the most conversation about. I want 2 sinks and I want his away from mine. That's general. So you have 1 sink over here, look over cabinetry that goes along with it. Then we come to this side, right? We have another sink over here. So you have all your cabinet to yourself. So when the man puts his toothbrush up on the counter, you can put it inside the drawer for him and you can have all of your hair care product. I don't know what really goes on. Come on. So we're gonna go into the owner's closet. Now you can actually share this one. I'm in love with, as soon as you come in, just go that way, right? I want you to see the size of this closet. Now organizing it, putting your shoe racks inside of it, adding some more hanger space. Now this is a decent sized closet that the men and women can share. I know I always say this is a her and her closet, but this is actually a him and her closet. Ladies, give up some of that space. Stop acting stingy. Come on. Now, before we even get into this bedroom, I want you to just go up and look at the ceilings first. Now, tray ceilings inside of here, and I can honestly say these nightstands in here are almost like small personal desk, right? So you have one over here, come on, one over here, and we're probably talking about a California king. That's how large this room is. All the natural light pouring inside of here, these ceilings, these walls. I think they've done a fantastic job of just organizing this room for like minimalist. And I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Still coming over here, you have your dresser. You have a sitting area. If you wanted to put some more seats over here, it's all possible inside of this property. Now, I have to tell you, JOHNS Homes is a semi-custom builder. I'll say that again, right? So you can move around some of these walls inside of this property, and all of this luxury that you're seeing right now. Do you want to know the price? Want to know the price? It's starting at $651,000. Now, everything that you're seeing in here, we're about 800 grand with all the upgrades that they've done inside of this property. So this is definitely a home that I say is a contender for those in that price range. If you're not looking at this property with these 80-foot lots, these deep lots, and with all the luxury that you're seeing inside of this property, there's a problem. So we've given you 3 different tours, right? We've talked about the location, we've talked about the amenities, but I still have a little bit more to go, guys. So bear with me. So we're going to talk about that, and then I'm gonna let you go on about your day. All right, so let's recap real quick. Now, we kicked it off showing you like the classic TrailMark charm, those shady trees, that nature everywhere, and of course, that sense of peace. You got the chance to see Dreamfinder showing off the value and flexibility, Richmond American with those thoughtful family layout designs, JOHNS Homes bringing in those high-end finishes and those wide lots. Now, this community has a lot of trails, lakes, parks, and real neighbors who actually look out for each other. And this is a location that puts everything from barbecue to the beaches a short ride away. And if you're thinking like, dang, this could actually be the community for me, you're not alone. TrailMark has been flying under the radar for a while now, but we're bringing it back to the forefront. So if this was the community that you wanted to check out, right? I'm gonna put our phone number right in here somewhere. Give us a call, shoot us a text, shoot us an email. We're the guys that pick up the phone, answers the text, answers the emails. In every video, I put 2 more videos, right? Here and here, right? Check those out if you're looking for new communities in the Northeast Florida area. But like I say in every video, until next time, be great and choose excellence at everything you do. I promise it'd be super simple questions. Like, I just want to know how people feel about TrailMark. That's it. It'll take maybe a minute.
No. Look at you like, girl, you look
both of y'all. Look, yeah, look. She beat and everything. Your face is beat, eyelashes good.
I can't even turn red. I'm probably red.
No,
we're also camera shy. Oh, lock your doors. You have to stay strapped. You're down here at the park.
not strapped.